So there's an interesting reporting put out by Joel Sherman of the New York Post talking about the Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers and potential trade possibilities. He did mention that the Brewers had some interest in Luke Voit. We just don't know if it was before the deadline or after or whatnot, or before they brought in Rowdy Tellez, who was basically a left-handed power version of Luke Voit. So Luke Voit would make an interesting addition to a team if they ever facilitated a trade with the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, he's got 3 years of control if he's a Super 2 player, so he was being affordable. He's projected to make about $5.2 million in 2022 with production, and then he may go up a little bit after that. And with the Brewers being a potential, a regular contender now, if the National League adopts a DH, I could see a scenario where Luke Voit might be moved there. And what can you get in return? I don't know. Maybe an Aaron Ashby, who's their number 7 prospect left-handed pitcher, and maybe another prospect. I'm not exactly sure how much you can get for Luke Voit. You're not going to get one of their top starters. There's no way in the world that's going to happen. So what can you get? Not exactly sure. But then he also mentioned possibility of sending Lorenzo Cain over to the Yankees to be to serve as insurance for Aaron Hicks in case Hicks doesn't work out. The problem with that, at least in my opinion, is Lorenzo Cain's 35. He's a shell of what he once was. He's got 1 more year left on his contract, but it's for $18 million. Okay? The Yankees can bring in somebody like Eddie Rosario, even Seiya Suzuki or somebody like that for a heck of a lot less and probably get more production and more consistency out of the outfield and at the plate than Lorenzo Cain. Lorenzo Cain 5 years ago might have been nice. He's an elite glove. He still has a really good glove in the outfield. He was a super duper, like a Torrey Hunter type defender in the outfield, but just don't see the fit. And I don't see the fit. I don't see how Lorenzo Cain would be an option to be sent here. And then he never said that the Yankees were interested. He just suggested Lorenzo Cain as a possible backup or insurance policy to Aaron Hicks in case Hicks doesn't pan out. But I don't know about that. What do you guys think? By the way, I'm going to keep you fed on all these types of rumors in Yankee land and all this stuff. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet and you like stuff like this and you want to know everything that's going on during the lockout, hit that button now. Hit the notification as well so you know exactly what's going on. I don't know about the only way I'm moving Luke Voit to Milwaukee is for maybe some, a decent package of prospects because he does have 3 controllable years left of arbitration. So that does hold some value. And again, if the National League adopts the DH, they can add some pop there on the offensive side to complement Hunter Renfroe, who just came in there from Boston in a trade. So I could see that happening. But again, if I want to trade for anybody from Milwaukee, I want it to be Josh Hader. But I don't know if they're going to wind up be willing to do that. He's got 2 years of control left as well. But for a team that wants to contend, I don't see them moving Hader, even though Devin Williams is coming back from his injury. I just don't see it happening. So you guys let me know what you think. I found it pretty interesting. And would you move him to the Brewers? Who would you move him for? And I see other teams like the Reds or obviously Oakland A's or a couple other teams, even Colorado, that you might be able to move him for and get a decent prospect or two, or even a major league level player. Aaron Ashby, I mentioned, he's a number 7 prospect, but he's touched a major league level. And he's a left-handed pitcher, and the Yankees could always use more pitching depth. So even if you got a couple, him and maybe a marginal prospect or two, it might be worth it. So you guys let me know what you think. Talk to you later.